Hi, welcome to another podcast on the internet. My name's Antonio, and I'm one of your hosts. I'm joined with my other two hosts, Matthew and Jimmy.
Wow, no
Um,
insults this time?
Yeah.
yeah, for once, I'm actually trying to treat you guys like people because I really think that on my trip to Ohio, I learned a lot about what's important.
Wow, very subtle.
Mhm.
Well, tell me, what did you learn in your trip in Ohio?
That brown people do not exist.
Wait, wait, wait,
Well, not
Demographic-wise?
well, just that when it comes to Latinos, I almost saw none there.
Mm.
so the first thing you learned about Ohio is that it's just like the weather there, it's predominantly white. Shit, that sounded really bad. I'm gonna cut that one out.
I don't think that was
I know.
bad.
What's your issue with white people, huh? Got
Oh,
got
wait,
a
it's
No,
problem
true?
with
they're
white
they're
people?
perfect. They're perfectly fine, and everything is great. Everything is just as great as everyone else in the world.
I don't like your answer just now.
This is complete. Can we start
You
over?
know, people assume I am white. Did you know that?
People assume you're Korean.
They assume I'm everything.
Yeah, I
To be honest,
know.
like when we
Oh,
really get down to it, people assume I've gotten so many guesses on my ethnicity.
I just find that funny. Like,
I mean, cause I mean, no shocker to the viewers. Antonio is Hispanic. Like, uh,
Yes, sir.
really?
Yes,
I thought
sir.
he was Italian.
I've received that guess before.
I'm Italian. How? How you don't?
Antonio.
Uh,
You gotta do
Antonio.
the hand thing too. Antonio.
Hey, Antonio.
We're gonna get canceled, man. We gotta calm down with this bit.
Uh, right, director. So yeah, so aside from my own cringy comments, what else did you learn? What else did you learn slash find in Ohio?
Did you go
So
to the
here's the
number
one
one
thing that
OSU college though?
no, unfortunately,
Oh,
I didn't have a chance to stop by there.
you couldn't go to
But
the number one OSU college. OSU.
yeah. But I will say one thing that really weirded me out there is there's this international market within a store called Jungle Gyms. Now, when I think of a supermarket, I'm forever gonna think of Jungle Gyms now because that place is huge.
Like
Was
mall
it
huge?
multiple levels or was it just really like one level but
Real
really?
wide.
Mm.
So
Like it was crazy. Like it had a I'm not 100% sure, but I think I saw an amusement park there.
Wait, what?
wait. Is this a
Like a
supermarket
just
or
a
a
miniature
mall?
one for like kids to play at. No, it was just one store,
One store?
which
No,
is a
no.
grocery store.
Oh,
Interesting.
wait. So like you said, a mini amusement park. Like what kind? What kind of rides they have there?
No, it was like I'm pretty sure. Like let me look it up just to see.
So it's one gigantic supermarket. So it's a supermarket, so it sells whole bunch of stuff. Now, aside from like food or like bakery, I guess supermarkets have bakeries. Like, do they have
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything unusual they sell there? Like, I don't know, sports equipment? Like anything weird?
everything, man. Like literally everything.
Oh, so it's like
Um,
Walmart?
if Walmart was on crack. Oh yeah, there is Jungle Gyms. Oh no, wait, never mind. That's something else. No. Okay, so it might have just been like decorations to make it look like there's an amusement park there, but like still,
So,
like they had like an entire area dedicated to hot sauce. They had another area dedicated to sodas. They had another area dedicated to candies. They had a entire bakery, and then you had their international section, which had stuff from so many different countries. Like I can't remember them all, but like France, Norway, Sweden, Spain, Germany, Ireland, of course, like the Japan, Korea, Portugal, and they even had like miniature, like tiny shops within the store just to be
That's pretty
decorated to the
cool.
country.
that's pretty cool. But okay,
It
now
still is
all
wild to me that all that is in Ohio because Jungle Gyms is only
Is
in
there only
Ohio. That
one,
is
or is there just multiple
there's
stores in
none.
Ohio?
There's two.
Mm.
There's only two in Ohio, right? But like the thing is, that business only stays there. But just regarding that international market thing that they have within it, I am surprised that it does not. There's nothing like that over where we live around
Yeah, I
DC.
think it might have been it
I
might be like
mean,
actually probably not with that size. I was gonna say like, oh, it could be like a one of those stores that doesn't branch out of the state that they are in. But with that size, I feel like they could. You know?
I mean, well,
It was literally packed. Like I'm telling you, if they went to other like maybe like in our area, like around the
Yeah.
DC area, they would be big, in my opinion.
but you
Um,
mentioned how big they are physically. Do you think that they have space in the first place to like make one in here?
I mean, it's nature
Oh yeah.
is temporary.
Nature's temporary, jungle
That.
gym is forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Apes together strong. But regardless, I'm just surprised that like just thinking about just like over here in the DC area, just the fact that like it just doesn't exist some type of international
I
market
mean, there could be, but we
like
would have
that.
to go searching. I feel.
I know that there was not relatively nearby, like maybe 10 miles away. There's like it's like a they call it an international store, but it's like Hispanic focused or is it Indian focused? There was one that was kind of like that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like so I know the one you're talking about. They're more Indian focused, but like I'm just talking about like one store or like an area like a marketplace, like a farmer's market or something like that, where it is just like a cultural mixing pot.
I mean,
Well, not
maybe.
mixing, melting pot. But either way, just like I'm literally trying to look up. There's nothing. It's always like for international stores, it'll just be specialized to one culture. But like, there's nothing where
Mm.
like they all just are together in like under one area.
I mean, in our neighborhood at least, there's a lot of like different cultures own supermarkets, so maybe that's
Yeah,
why they're hesitant. Because in Ohio, it's not exactly a popular place
Is
to
it?
immigrate to. So, I mean, Ohio is not exactly in the East
Yeah,
Coast
but
or the
that doesn't
West.
mean people
yeah,
wouldn't immigrate there.
I'm not saying it's impossible for them to immigrate there, but more, when people want to immigrate, they come to the coastal area because everything is built on the coast. Like, I
yeah.
mean, if
Just
True,
it's
you
not
true.
as
Yeah, but
exciting, I
isn't
would say, as compared to
what's the capital of Ohio again?
because I think when people
Yeah, no, isn't
Columbus, I
Columbus really
believe.
populated?
Is it Columbus? I mean, every capital is populated.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, it's just that like, I mean, when people think of like from moving overseas to the U.S., I feel like no one's
That is
Ohio's not in
it is
everyone's
pretty
like,
true.
yo,
It
let's
is
go to
pretty
fucking
true.
Ohio, bro. Yeah,
I mean, if you go out and ask any non-Americans to name states, Ohio is probably not in the top 10.
like well maybe now because of the Ohio meme
What
of like
fucking
that
Yeah.
the
Wait,
astronaut
it's
like
always been
looking at the
Ohio?
Earth and going, wait, it's all
Yep, always has
always
been.
has been, and then
Wait, it's all
yeah.
Ohio.
But yeah, like regardless, I just you pass through Ohio. You don't normally go to Ohio specifically, in my
I am
opinion.
sorry
Though.
to all Ohioans. I am so sorry.
Also, wait, that is
But it's
true.
the truth.
People who live in Ohio are Ohioans.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's definitely a lot nicer than I would think you would think compared to like here in uh around DC. But
Well,
I don't know necessarily if I would want to live out there.
okay, wait. I want to kind of go back to the jungle gym. You said is it
It's
jungle
Yeah,
not
gym or jungle
not
book?
the Jungle Book. We're gonna be
jungle
copyrighted by
gyms.
Disney.
Okay, jungle gym. So I mean, you say that, but you mentioned the hot sauce and all that stuff and how much international food they have. But I mean, on a smaller scale, that's the same thing we have over here. It's like, what's the weirdest thing you've seen there? Something that made you actually go, "What the heck is going on? Where did they even get this? Reveal the
I
secrets."
mean, I would say it's just you see the most random like businesses, if that makes sense.
So the
Like there
stuff
was
they
one where it's like
sell
vacuum in video games.
vacuums in video games,
Yeah.
like they vacuumed up video games, like
Like they
No, no,
sell
like
vacuums and
they offer vacuuming services. They offer vacuuming services and sell vacuums, and then they also have video games there.
it's for all the neckbeards, you
oh
know. You
that
need to clean. Oh, we
That's
got you.
true. Hey, while you're browsing our selection
Yeah.
of video games, we'll vacuum up your place. Don't worry about it.
we definitely that's definitely not how we get our inventory. So so
Well,
so Jungle Gym just sells a whole bunch of not random stuff. They sell a whole bunch of stuff, but they sell a whole bunch of the stuff that normal supermarkets have. It's not like they sell like I don't know golf clubs there.
Didn't have a chance to go through all of it because it was just so big, and I was getting tired
Mm.
of walking around for a while. Um,
From the way you're describing it, it sounds like a theme park.
I don't know, just like so we were visiting our friend again. He was
Hey,
showing us around, and it's just
Jeff
that like,
Bezos.
oh yes, Jeff
that
Bezos.
that joke has been burned, buried, shot to death.
But we're still gonna do it.
But like
Haha.
it might sell golf clubs and stuff there or somewhere. It's just that, like I didn't happen to swing around and see, because apparently they did some renovations and moved some stuff around. Wait, I'm looking at the like map of it. They have an event center in there. Hold up.
Yeah, it makes sense. As you said, it's a gigantic supermarket. I can imagine that being a community center too.
Well, it's not a community center. It's like whenever like events are going on, they can be held there.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but like
but like
giant mall, somewhere to use.
I mean yeah, but still like look at this.
You put in images.
No, recording.
Wait, so is that so there's a Oh, it's Jungle Gyms, not Jungle Gym.
It's the difference.
Oh, yeah. And then the event center right there. Jesus, that seems like. Wait, that's the park. This is supposed to be the parking lot. God, this is bigger than. Okay, wait. Is this bigger than the mall we have here?
I would say it's about as wide.
So okay.
But since it's okay.
It's
So
just imagine that mall, but one level,
Okay.
and like so
Oh, that's
many
interesting,
aisles
though.
of stuff and all that, and eventually you just get tired. Like you literally find maps for within the grocery store online. Like that is.
I love it how they have an entire section dedicated to just
Well, yeah.
cheese.
People like cheese.
Yes, sir. I mean, every store has a
But, like-
section dedicated to like dairy products and all that, but and
This
cheese.
is different.
But like, this is on a whole nother level. They had a whole area just full of butter, which is wild to me.
Well, how many different ways you can have butter?
I don't know. I
Did you
didn't
see
count
anything?
it, of course, but like there was a
Wait,
lot.
that does remind me. Like,
There were more butter
have you
brands there
have you
than I
seen
knew even
anything that
existed.
like
Besides like
do you
3.
remember anything that was eye catching? That like you're like, I've never seen this before, or like.
There was this Campbell soup thing that was so cursed to look at. Like I looked it up online, I just Jungle Gyms, and it literally was one of the images that popped up for the store because it was just like I'm guessing other people have talked about how creepy it looks.
I mean, send an image, man.
Yeah, I'm sending it right now. I just need to find it.
Want to describe it before, or do you want us to just look at it?
I want you guys to see it, and then I want to hear your reaction.
Oh
to
my
Did you put it?
god! What is
Oh, what
this?
the?
It's a recording.
Recording.
What the fuck? Okay. I guess to the people, it's just what did you search up to see this?
No, this is the picture I took.
Oh,
But other people have taken pictures of it and uploaded it. So when you look up Jungle Gyms, it'll pop up in like the images. But it is a giant Campbell soup on a swing with eyes and a mouth.
Does it have a can
Well, that's
for
its
nose?
emblem.
That's the
Yeah.
emblem. I thought that was like a bean or like a chili.
Here's the
Oh.
thing:
Wait,
the
why?
eyes move.
Why?
I don't know, but they literally move side to side. And the thing is, right as they took the picture, the eyes just looked over at the camera, and I was like,
Does the
"What
swing move or no? Okay.
No, I don't think it does. I don't remember,
So
but I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
the eyes just move. Okay.
Yeah.
Does the eyes ever go cross-eyed at some point?
Left,
No,
right,
it's always
okay.
like left, right.
Is it
left,
random
right.
intervals or is it
Okay.
like seconds?
I think it's literally just like every like couple seconds.
Oh my
It was just
God.
like such a curse scene that right as I took the picture, they
Yeah.
were looking right at me.
That's weird.
That is fucking only in Ohio, folks. Why don't they put that in their tourism brochure?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, and then I spent more money than I'd care to divulge on records over there.
Wait, in Jungle Gym or just stores in Ohio?
Record stores in Ohio.
Okay.
I may have spent about 400.
Bro, what? I know you collect records and actually use them, but how much records did you buy?
About 25.
Records are kind of expensive, so
What was
I
like
guess.
the best one you got?
I mean, I'd say like the most hype one is I found a Art
Mhm.
Tatum record.
To
But,
all music people, I guess that means something.
I guess like description of him is a virtuoso on the piano for ragtime music. He's really good.
Yeah, that's the end of the day. It's really
yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to describe his music because it's just very
I mean, you said ragtime. I think I got the gist of it.
Well, like ragtime and yeah,
Anything rare you got in the record shop?
Mhm.
that Art Tatum record.
Okay. How
And I
much was
got
it for that?
that one it was just I just found it random. It was around like $5.
Nice.
I was
Oh.
happy about
Oh,
that. But
okay.
then I also got a original Herbie Hancock record, which was hype. Another pianist that's very popular from the 70s. Oh yeah, one thing that's also kind of neat, I got an Evangelion record
Oh, there we go. That's something I can relate with. Yeah,
to the soundtrack.
Evangelion.
Ooh,
Yeah,
baby.
anime,
That's
woo
what I'm talking
baby.
about.
And then another really cool one, I didn't realize that they had made turned into vinyls, but you might have seen it on YouTube. There's this other jazz pianist from Japan. I think his name's Ryo Fukui. Um
Where does he usually show his work? Like any kind of in what medium, or is he just a pure musician?
no, he died
Oh,
a
oh,
while
okay.
back, but pretty much his like two of his most popular records he made, albums he made got turned into records.
Oh,
Let me find it.
what is he most well known for? Like what music?
I'd say his Scenery album. I feel if I find the picture I took of the cover, the first one, that one you might have seen online.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen it.
Maybe
Yeah.
in a passing. Maybe in a passing,
Yeah.
I've seen it. So you gotta.
But and then another just neat thing that I like to flex on Matthew from every now and
Mm,
then is just my Catherine
mhm,
full body
mhm,
box.
mhm, yeah, yeah, great.
Oh,
I'm so.
I have the sheep plushie on my desk right now. It's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, look at you. Yeah, fantastic. I'm so happy.
Yo, maybe I should open up that soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, fucking bastard. Actually, kind of going with that. I know phone call a while back. You mentioned the game store you went in there. That's where you got
Yeah.
the Catherine Full Body Special
The vacuum in
Edition.
video games?
Yeah.
Is that where you bought it?
Did you buy
No,
anything in vacuum in
unfortunately.
video games?
We didn't have a chance to go inside.
No, okay.
No, we just passed by it.
Did you
But
see anything interesting in there?
there are some neat things. That's actually where we got the
E.
Gundam for you, Jimmy. And I will say the only other interest. So we had to leave that store right after I got my thing, Matthew. Unfortunately, so we did when I was calling you for. So it was a different one we went to.
Oh, okay.
But like, if we had stayed there a little longer, I was gonna. There was a. It wasn't like a bot. Like they didn't have like the case or anything. It would just been the disc, but like the original
Hmm.
Demon Souls.
Oh, on the PS3?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. That's it's I can't find a copy of that anymore nowadays.
It would have only been the disc though, unfortunately, not like.
Hey, that's always been a mood killer and it's
Yeah.
only the disc. Ugh.
That's why even then I was like kind of hesitant to grab it because I was like,
No, this is my philosophy because I buy almost all my games in GameStop, and before anyone judges me, I'm sorry, I'm poor.
Why don't I go to
Um,
Walmart instead?
And if I'm buying a new game, Walmart is the best place to go. But if I'm buying a 10-year-old game that Walmart doesn't even store anymore,
Mm.
I'm going to GameStop. So right in GameStop, they sell pre-owned games, and people can just trade in games in any condition as long as it works, even if it
Yeah, they
comes
give
with
you like
no
$2 for it.
box. And
yeah.
you're lucky if you get $2. Um, and one of my policy whenever buying used games, no matter how rare it is, if it doesn't come with the official box, I'm I'm 80% likely to not buy it. Cause I don't know, it feels like I should just, you know, buy it digitally. Like it doesn't feel
At
like I
that
have the whole
point,
package.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just buy it digitally. Now if I have the full box, it's like, ooh, custom art they made for the box. Ooh, if you're lucky, a manual. And that's fun and that's great. But
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you because like that's the thing. Like if I'm just only getting the disc, there's no point in getting it. But yeah, because like at that point I can just download it or emulate it, and it's
Yeah.
the same exact experience for the most part.
So
I'm paying
Remember,
for the
guys,
clout.
emulating is illegal. You shouldn't do it, kids.
well,
Well,
no,
emulating.
emulating
Okay, fine. Emulating is
is a gray
legal.
zone.
Uh,
It's in a
getting the
gray
cracked
zone though.
versions of
It's
stuff.
like
That's some.
is illegal. But emulating itself is not illegal because if you have the official medium,
Yeah.
emulation is not illegal.
Please support the official release.
Not if you're a Nintendo baby.
um. So yeah, so the game store. Back to the game store. Jesus. Yeah. So Demon Soul on the PS3 was like the rarest thing you found, like the most interesting thing, I guess I should say, not rarest.
I mean, I would say yeah. For the most part, there wasn't anything too crazy. We did go to at one point we went to Yellow Spring, which is
Just
another town in Ohio.
I
And
mean, what's it known for?
I'm
I'd
guessing the
say the
Yellow
biggest
Spring.
thing is just that Dave Chappelle lives there. Well, yeah, yep, of course the Yellow Spring as well. But I'd say in recent history, the biggest thing is Dave Chappelle lives there.
Oh, he's the
Comedian.
comedian. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Is
he even like did a interview in that town and like walked around and all that, showing it off, and like his favorite coffee shop and too,
That's nice.
and
that
all
place
that.
business? So what you
I mean, yeah, we went there. It was pretty cool. Even the coffee shop, but
what did you do in there?
so while we were there, we went to a comic shop, and we actually found a original volume of
Wow.
Akira from like the 80s.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it was volume 1. It was like their second set of like when they were printing it. But yeah, it was just $50. So I grabbed that for Egan for his birthday. But
Did you tell him?
I mean, yeah, like I just something he really wanted, like cuz like when we were walking around I was like, "Oh, yo, look at this." And then we saw it and then he was just depressed cuz he didn't have money to buy it and he really wanted it.
Oh, and
Yeah.
look at you being the good friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that why you didn't insult us in the first 30 seconds of today's episode?
I learned the value of friendship.
In this case, the
Oh,
destination was like Ohio was the destination. You know, it wasn't the journey along the way.
yes.
Yeah.
So anything else interesting in the comic shop other than the first or second printing of Akira?
Uh, I mean, I would have Brandon is the one that went ham in there for the most part. I
Yeah,
was
no,
just kind of
he
chilling,
bought like a lot of things, like a
which is
lot.
yeah, he's also spent about $400 on comics.
So you on
Um,
vinyls, him on. Why didn't you buy $400 worth of jungle
Well,
gyms? Huh?
I I'm
yeah,
not trying to bring groceries that
It's for the novelty of it. How much it was for the Campbell soup statue?
I don't think no amount of money.
some
Yeah,
things you can't put a price on it. It's too valuable to their business.
yeah.
That's literally how they make all their money. It's just all to go see the Campbell Soup statue. That's some
So
I'm looking. I've been staring at the Campbell Soup statue
Why?
this entire time.
why? You're gonna get cursed.
I don't know, but like it also just occurred to me in the background. There's a horse
Wait,
on top
there
of one of
is.
the aisles.
Wait, what? Oh, there is. There's a horse on the
Oh,
right. Why? Why is there a realistic looking horse in the back?
did they sell horse meat there?
Oh no.
God, no, I gotta look away from the soup can. I am so sorry. I'm probably not gonna add images. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll add the image for
Make that the
thumbnail.
thumbnail.
Oh God. So, oh, I guess kind of moving along. Did you get to whenever Egan brings up Ohio, he always brings up the arcade nearby him.
Yeah,
Did
we
you
went
guys went
there.
there? So
Yeah, I
what?
pretty much just had so many Japanese import games.
Now,
Um,
is it worth the money that he always says? Like everything in there.
I mean, for $20, we literally played for like 4 hours.
Ooh, that's pretty good value.
Like I will say, like of course we were like playing games where like you can get your money's worth out of them. Like say the rhythm games, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you do okay on the songs, you can keep playing, right? Like you'll get a maximum of like 3 songs if you are playing okay. If you suck ass and you choose a song that's too hard for you right off the bat, then you do instantly lose and you're knocked out right off the bat. But for the most part it is pretty laid back. There was this Castlevania game we played also on the
Haunted
arcade.
Castle? Haunted Castle?
Maybe.
The God, how do I? Okay, does your character look like he's doing the shuffle? Wait, no, all the Castlevania characters look like they're doing the shuffle.
I don't. It's so you know those games where you like hold like a weapon or something for the controls. It was like that.
Oh, okay, no, different. I was thinking of like a really old arcade game.
Yeah, like David's character had a gun and I had a whip,
The fuck is this Soma Cruise shit? Yeah. So
and
a
I would throw
Castlevania game.
knives. Yeah,
I'm gonna guess that was also Japanese import. What else did you wait? What other wait? Actually, I
we
want to
played
ask you.
Mario Kart also, which is
Okay,
funny.
whatever,
My
whatever
thing
about
is
Mario
the
Kart.
Mario Kart there.
Every
I kind of like wish it was more than one race.
yeah, you only get
Uh,
one race for like $2 at least in our arcade,
yeah.
aka a Dave and Buster's.
Well,
I mean, yeah, but
I don't know. I was just thinking, it's like
continue.
I don't know, I feel like playing that. I'm like, man, I feel like we could have just played Mario Kart on Switch.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah,
what 30 plays? Like 30 plays of Mario Kart on the arcade. You can buy yourself a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. Like,
yeah, no, but like for like we didn't really want to play a lot of it. We only wanted maybe
Yeah,
like a race or
you know,
two, and
it
then
is
just hop
pretty.
off, and then we ended up
Wait, that
just
reminds me. There was a
yeah, and then we went
was
somewhere to
there
play
Initial
pool.
D? Uh, yeah.
yeah, I was gonna ask that. Initial D
I
arcade.
don't I don't think I
Because
saw
the one
one.
that I went to had
Ah,
it, and
I
I was like, why is there an additional Initial D machine?
the Initial D arcade games always look so cool to
But they
me.
have no items. What are you gonna do?
No, who needs items when you can just
True, true.
drift around the corners at 300 kilometers an
Facts,
hour?
facts.
God. Any like really noteworthy arcade games you saw there? Whether you played it or not?
I would say the one that we have over here in Virginia also has the same games for at least like most for the most part.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like because we have a round one here too, but it's in Woodbridge.
oh wait. Oh, I
No,
thought
we're
you
not
talking about the
talking.
Dave and Buster's. I was about
Oh
to
no,
feel
no.
really
I mean, have
disappointed.
you
I was
Dave
like,
and
I mean,
Buster's
is
is
this are we saying too much, or you think we're good? Yeah,
what our location? Ah, whatever. We all can drive. By the way, we are Americans. We drive everywhere. There we
true.
go. We covered our
You know
tracks.
where the IKEA
You know?
is, Matthew? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there? Okay.
but yeah, I mean like I would say like I feel like just saying that we have a round one here, there's only one in Virginia, so it's kinda
So, I
yeah.
mean, I never been to like an actual arcade. Like the only arcade I've ever been to is a Dave and Buster's. I know, sad. So, like,
Yeah.
okay. Was it all worth all the hype that Egan always tells the rest of us?
I would say he overhyped it a little, but it's still a lot of fun. Like I wouldn't go there like
Yeah.
every week like he does, but like at least like if you're like a bunch of friends and you're like, oh, let's do something, and then that's like a fun thing to do for like out like a night.
I mean, you said 20, but is it $20 a person or $20 per like for the entire group for 4 hours?
Yeah.
It's per person.
Okay. I mean, again, that's way better than Dave and Buster's. For Dave and Buster's, I think my brother and I, when it first opened in our neighborhood, we spent 20 each of us, and we spent what, an hour? And like by the end of it, my brother and I both spent, yeah, that was a thing
Yeah, because I just
that
think
we did. Bunch of
it's a good time killer unless you're looking for a specific game. Because like, for example, if you're one of those people who play DDR religiously, like I don't think it's I think it's fun
who
for
needs.
like a day, and then like, all right, well, let's come back in like a month or two.
Yeah.
Mm,
But yeah, like I understand like the appeal of arcades, but I'd say it's just that like unfortunately that kind of business model doesn't work when every game
Yeah.
is free if you just play it
Yeah,
at
because
home for the most part.
I mean, that's what killed the arcades in America, isn't it?
you could say that
Yeah.
emulation killed the arcade star. Yep.
I'm,
I guess. But regardless, because like I would say it's
Sure,
just that
you
like
got my
the
joke.
only reason like it's really big.
yeah, I
Well,
don't know.
I get the joke because
I didn't.
he's doing a song. Radio, TV killed the radio star. But yeah. But so like as far as like why it's still alive in Japan and it's big is I think it's just that they put a lot into the games to make it interesting so that then you want to keep going there for the in-person experience versus just
So I
staying
think
at home and playing video games.
I don't know. Actually,
Now,
I don't know if this is true. Because I always wanted to go to like an old arcade with like when they still use cents. Like I want to go to 50 Cent Arcade. You
A
know.
quarter.
Um,
I think
Sounds
there's one
cool.
in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
True.
let's go to
I've been to before.
Pennsylvania, folks.
Because I think I don't know
But
about Japan, but they might still have that model, but I'm not too sure.
I can't. I mean, the newer
Yeah.
games, I doubt it. There's a reason why all the arcade games are
That's
so
true.
expensive.
not only that, but it's also just that like once they change the currency, first off, there's a little bit of a disconnect between actual money
Yeah.
you're putting in versus the tokens at the arcade, and then also just the other thing is just that once you get the tokens, you'll feel more inclined to spend it all because you just use your
Yeah.
money on that and you can't refund it. But yeah.
So the arcade place. So I don't know. Was the Japanese import games interesting? Like, did they look like they're worth all the money?
I mean, I'd say they were. I don't know, it just makes me think like, oh, it'd be fun to go
Yeah.
to an actual
I
arcade in
want to play the
Japan.
FGO arcade game.
No,
Okay.
um,
Okay, do you
No,
guys know
what?
about the FGO arcade
No.
game?
Isn't it literally just FGO in
No,
arcade format?
it's
Like, what are the
it's
games?
an actual like action game. Yeah, it's not
Is
the mobile
it?
game's turn-based. That's like real-time action with combo. It's like
yeah, I will say at least also for like gotcha games, also the physical
yeah, no,
cards
because I
I think is
want
a
to
huge
get a
appeal.
physical
Oh
card and be
no.
like, hey, look, I have a physical card.
Oh no, when Egan mentioned for one of the rhythm game he plays all the time, and he got a card of it, I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, that's cool.
The thing is, I don't think that printer thing in it is working. At least
Mm.
I'm not sure if it is.
Like not working properly or just not working at all.
At least when I went there with him, he didn't print anything out. But I'll say the only thing that was like annoying with the Japanese import games is just that
In Japanese?
how to yeah, literally it
Mm.
was just pure Japanese, and then I was just kind of like, so if I wanted to play any of them, I was just kind of like bumbling my way
Yeah,
around, just
like
like, am I doing this right or?
But Antonio, you have several years of watching
yeah.
anime. That wasn't enough.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I should have just watched more anime. My bad.
Wow,
Because it teaches you how to
Antonio.
read Japanese, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I do think
Uh,
the Japanese imported games are just better than the regular like
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely more
yeah.
fun
Like
when you
why
are playing
play
them.
wait.
Crossy Road? No, because I
Oh
don't know
my
why there's
god.
a machine for Crossy Road.
There's an art.
It's like it's a mobile game.
Yeah.
Just play it on your
Fucking Dave and
phone.
Buster's has it.
But yeah, like
All I can
So
say is people that are actually paying for it. I don't know what to tell you. They're especially Fruit Ninja
or like the
oh,
Candy
there's
in the
the
Crush one.
arcade.
there's a fruit ninja.
Literally at that point, I was just, I don't know.
The
I just
best
don't like Dave and Buster's.
the best game that Dave and Buster's have is the fucking
But that's
skee
just
ball.
people. Okay,
Them, yeah. It still
true.
doesn't discount it,
But
does it?
yeah, like I would rather play like Project Diva or something. You know, like the Miku thing, the Vocaloid thing. Diva.
Yeah.
Project. No, I think they have a
Oh,
different
is
name
it?
in the arcade version, but whatever. Whatever. It's not like I
Mm.
played much of, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying though. So let's see, Jungle Gym, the vinyl shop, the video game place, and the arcade. Anything else interesting in Ohio? Come on, Antonio. We're the tourism agency for Ohio. Come on.
I can't think of anything at the moment. For the most part, we just kind of went around, did stuff. Oh wait, I don't know why this
I was gonna
went to
ask,
mind. We
so
also
did you
went
go
to the
to the zoo?
Cincinnati Zoo. Yeah, we saw where Harambe once was.
Did they make a memorial?
No,
What?
the most as he has is just when they have a little thing showing the history of the zoo, and then they just put down. Oh yeah, by the way, in 2016, Harambe was tragically killed here, and we learned the impact one gorilla can have on the entire world.
Man, they did him dirty.
I mean,
Come
it's
on.
still like a nice like plaque thing for him, but yeah, I do agree. Like,
I
they
mean,
should have
maybe
made a
they
bust or something, man.
I
maybe they did have a memorial like before, but then now it's been 5 years.
They're hoping that the internet forgot about it.
Yeah, never forget
No
Harambe.
one will.
I mean, we didn't mention that we have access to the DC area. Fuck, I don't know if I should censor our locations. Okay, I don't know. Is this? Can we mention this? The Smithsonian Zoo.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's public enough, right?
yeah.
Okay. So compared to the Cincinnati Zoo to the Smithsonian Zoo, which one's better?
I haven't been to the Smithsonian one in years, but
Ha-
the Cincinnati one was really good, especially since there's one area where you can walk around while kangaroos are hopping around.
Dude,
Until they
that
hit you in the
sounds
face.
sick.
True.
Well, just don't piss them off. As long as you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone for the most part.
That sounds already immediately better than the Smithsonian Zoo. I mean, I'm also in the same boat. I haven't went to the
Yeah.
Smithsonian Zoo in forever, but I just kind of remember being kind of
Yeah, no,
depressing
that's
and
the thing I hate
smelly.
about zoos. Like, whenever you watch like videos of zoos, it's be like, oh, look at all the animals. Oh, that's so cool. And then you just go there and you have like the smell.
Yeah, I can't stand that
Yeah.
smell. Apparently, my brother can. My brother loves the zoo, and like he's fine with the smell. I'm not. Like I just kind of want to get out because it's the worst part of nature, right? It's musty,
Like
it's
maybe if
hot,
you went
it's
in like the
smelly.
fall or
Combine it,
something.
but if you go to the fall, none of the animals are
Yeah,
outside.
that reminds me. I saw this movie recently, and this character went to the zoo, and it was winter, and it was snowing, and they went. The whole thing is that she went to like the lion's den, right? And the lion was just like chilling on the outside. I'm like, bro, it's like snowing. Like, what are you doing?
Don't did you? I mean, don't you know if you approach a lion in winter, they definitely won't bite your face off. It's a guaranteed fact. Try it at home. Please do not try this at home. I don't need to be sued. I mean, then
You
again, if
can
you're
But yeah,
young
and
enough
I'm
always
to
just saying
still.
see.
like if it's like snowing or raining, do they just like they wouldn't
I
like
mean, I might have it's
forcibly like close their habitat. They would just the animals would just be like, yeah, I'm not, I'm going back inside, right?
probably, especially snow. I imagine they
Yeah.
don't really want to like
But I
stick
was just
around
thinking
with it,
like
right?
would they like forcibly close it so they can't go outside and be like, yeah. Like imagine like having like a blizzard, right?
Mm, I mean,
Yeah.
if it's a blizzard, they probably close it off. Yeah. Hey, so Antonio, so was the zoo smelly?
Certain parts of it, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
what can you
Yeah.
expect with animals?
What you tell? What you can't tell
They're
the
just
animals to clean up after themselves?
See, that's why
you
you
can
you just
try.
go to the aquarium,
What?
right? There's no smell.
Yeah, true, true.
No, it just smells like fish everywhere.
I mean, would you rather
Actually, I've never been to
smell
a
fish or would you rather smell yeah.
animal poo. I don't know, man. Some fish smells really bad.
I don't know, but I feel like the greatest zoo to look at is just play
Oh yeah.
some League or Valorant. See those Victoria monkeys hopping around and throwing their shit everywhere.
And only thing it requires is your sanity.
Mhm.
And what's the worst that can happen there?
God, actually, kind of going back with the aquarium thing. I've actually never been to an
Never been to
aquarium, at
you
least in
ever
my
been to like
memories.
SeaWorld?
No, we have a
No,
SeaWorld?
like Florida. You ever been to Disney World?
I have never been.
Been to
No, I've never been
Disney
to
World?
Disney World. I've never been to the happiest place
Have
on
you been
earth.
there, Antonio? Wow.
Yes, I have.
Been to
Few
the happiest
times.
place on
I feel
earth.
like Disney World is I think it's alright.
I mean,
I
how many
went.
times have you been to Disney World? Oh, okay, never mind.
How old were you when you went?
11 or 10.
Did you grew up
Yeah,
with
but I was in
Disney?
that age where I'm like, yeah, Disney sucks.
Well, that's why you didn't enjoy it. You were going through puberty.
But like, no, because I think like everything else was just like, all right. Like, I think I would have rather gone to like Universal.
Isn't Universal and Disneyland
No,
the same park?
yeah, they're not.
Are they not? I mean, because I've always heard people use Universal and Disney
Yeah,
World,
They're close to each other.
but
yes.
there's separate package. Oh, huh. Uh, so yeah, where we're going with this? Oh yeah, right, aquariums. So yeah, I've never been
Yes.
to SeaWorld. I've never been to Myrtle Beach. I've never been to whatever aquariums that exist in the East Coast.
You
I mean,
have
isn't
lost
there one
childhood
nearby
privilege.
here? I feel like there
Is
was, or
there?
there is, but I don't remember.
I mean, that would be cool if it did.
Hmm.
But aquarium is literally just zoo for underwater creatures, right? There's nothing that much more
Yeah, it
special
is
about it.
just looking at fish or like penguins or like sea life. But I mean, you could say the same thing about the zoo. The zoo, you just kind of walk around and be like, "Hey, look at that animal."
I guess. I don't know, but I feel there's something. Okay, does SeaWorld slash yeah, actually, that's just SeaWorld. Have one of those like underwater tunnel things
Yeah,
where
I
the
think
fish
most
swims
aquariums
around
actually do
you.
have that.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't really remember the last. I have gone to aquarium before, but it's been a while since. Literally
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I went. It's hard to remember all that.
So, Antonio, so let's see. So at the end of the day, when in your grand excursion, I couldn't think of a word. So let's see. In Ohio, the fabulous place known as Ohio, the so the the Jungle Gym, the best place on earth. The vinyl shop because you like music.
Oh, I went to so many different vinyl shops.
The game store that didn't really seem to have anything that interesting,
Mm-hmm.
and the arcade that
In the
our
zoo.
friend Egan loved a lot, and the zoo. That's it.
Mhm.
There's nothing about the grand nature of Ohio interesting.
I wanted to like see if we could do any like nature trails or anything, but Egan had pretty much like the entire plan for like everything we are gonna see, and so we
Uh,
didn't have any time to see anything like that.
That so so in the end of the day, how would you rate Ohio?
Uh, give us all 7 or 8, maybe 7.5. Pretty good.
Now what if we included the Campbell soup can statue?
I
10
mean, I
out of
mean,
10
speaking of
just for the
that, how
soup
was the
alone.
food there? Did you try anything interesting?
Oh yeah, food exists.
Yes, Matthew, food does exist.
Food does exist. Any local food you have? What local food does Ohio have?
No, it's literally just a very American food that is
Come on,
just loaded with calories. Like
Okay.
literally, you'll have a heart attack if you just eat in a lot of businesses regularly.
but like every state has like the food. Now, Maryland has the
Wait,
crab. New
Maryland is not
York has the
crab. What?
pizza.
Boston is
Chicago
crab.
has the awful pizza.
No.
No,
Boston has the
Maryland's
famous
crab.
crab rolls, no?
No, Maryland.
No,
Well, no, I'm talking
no.
about like
I'm
actual
saying
like
like
crab. It would be
I
Maryland.
think Boston actually has like the most import of crabs. No?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe like fish.
I don't know, but people do like Maryland a lot for
Oh,
its
okay.
crab and
I mean,
seafood.
what's Virginia's specialty?
Virginia is we have. I think I heard one is like apple pie. Apples, I heard.
Um, I mean, I wouldn't really necessarily say there's like a. I don't think every
True,
state
true.
has a specialty. Just some areas are known for stuff. Personally,
Oh my god. Okay, so
Yeah.
I found this website, right? That's talking about iconic Ohio food, right? So the number one I see is like this Ohio candy that seems like be wrapped around chocolate. Sounds good, right? Okay,
yeah.
and then I'm scrolling down. I found this one. It's called the Terminator. Let me see if I can get a quick screenshot and show you guys.
Uh,
Oh, I hope Craig didn't record that. This thing. Apparently that's the food
What?
they have there.
I think it's just a business saying that that's our, just making it quote unquote
Yeah.
iconic for the state.
Okay, so I'm okay, but like scrolling down, right? Corned beef, the three-way, and then number 7, Wendy's Frosties with
Okay.
fries. Number 9, Grater's
Number
ice
15.
cream.
Yeah,
Burger
no.
cake. Oh, that is.
I wouldn't
You
say
didn't have
there's
anything
anything
special?
that's super. No, I mean
I
it's
mean,
just
you
fast
only
food,
ate fast
man, for
food
the
is what I'm
most
saying?
part.
Like, you didn't check out anything?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like unique to Ohio that would be like it's literally just
No, I
mostly
get it, I get
just.
it.
I don't know. Brandon had never had
Like,
Waffle
what's a
House
Waffle
before.
House?
Oh, you don't know what Waffle
Yeah.
House is?
No. I know Waffle House.
I've
Brandon
never
had
been to a
never
Waffle
eaten there
House, so
before.
I always wanted to go.
I've never eaten in a Waffle
I want to go
House,
to
but
a
I
Waffle
know we
House in a
have one in
storm.
Virginia.
Yeah, no.
You guys know about the Waffle House index?
Oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wait a minute. Have you guys heard about the 24-hour stuck in Waffle House
No,
challenge
what?
that someone did? On Twitter, there was a guy who lost a bet and had to stay 24 hours inside of a Waffle House. But every waffle he eats in a Waffle House, he gets to take off 1 hour. Like the guy ate through like 7 different waffles and stayed there for like almost like 14 hours. No, it's like 16, 17 hours. Have you guys ever heard of this?
But like,
Oh
what's
my god, I
the
know what to
like,
talk about next time.
Oh.
what's bad about it? You're just no, I meant
Waffle
like
House?
being stuck in a Waffle House.
It's okay.
Well, one, societal things. Imagine staying the same people, right? In the Waffle House. They just see you just staying in there. Okay, so wait. It's all Ohio? Always has been.